Hi everybody, welcome to this week's tarot reading. This week I am using the Wild Unknown Tarot by Kim Krans. I quite like this deck. The imagery is a little bit more simple than the Rider-Waite-Smith, but it is based on the Rider-Waite-Smith. In fact, she basically uses ink lines throughout the imagery, with a splash of color here and there. And it's drawn with the animals of the wild, hence the wild unknown. So I've been shuffling for a while. Let me just connect with this deck. Okay, I'll cut the deck. We'll take the top three cards. Our first card will look at the present moment, what's going on in our field right now. Our second card will look at the past influence that brought us here. And our third card will look to a future potential. So our first card is the Three of Wands. The Wands is the fire element, and that is representing our spirituality, our passion, our drive, maybe our career. Here we see three wands tied together with this beautiful color inside, this beautiful little triangle that creates. And so the message of this card is about expansion. It's about growth. It's about coming together to see what could be next, looking out at the beautiful colors and finding what could potentially be in our future. So think of that as the present moment, an idea of expansion, whether that be in our spiritual growth or our career, something that we're passionate about. There is an expansion expected in this moment. Let's see where it came from. Okay, we got the Eight of Swords. So the swords being the air element, the thinking mind. Here we see seven swords pointing upwards with a chrysalis hanging from that eighth sword. So the chrysalis here is in a very vulnerable position where if it drops, it could potentially get stabbed by these swords. So it's not a great place, but that's exactly the message of the card. We thought in our past, our recent past, we thought we were stuck. Mentally, we were thinking, overthinking, we were stuck. We didn't let go of our idea of the moment because we might get stabbed. But we have to remember this is a chrysalis. So inside of here is a butterfly. And essentially, if we spread our wings and break out of this chrysalis, we can fly above all of the swords, which then brings us to this place of thinking of expansion. Let's see where it's going. Oh, wow. So we're going to the Wheel of Fortune. How wonderful is that? So the Wheel of Fortune, a major arcana card, number 10. What goes around comes around, but it's a lucky card. This is basically a card of fortune, exactly what it says. So whilst we have lots of gnarly branches here on the wheel, we also see one branch pointing directly up. We see a wisdom in an owl here, and we have an eclipse here. So in essence, our future luck is based upon how we decide to move with this expansion. We've managed to think outside the box. We've taken flight. We've realized that we have an opportunity for that expansion. And now everything is destined for good luck. All right, so that's a lovely reading. I'll see you next week. Bye.